Okay, I just need to replug in my controller. Alright. So I was actually playing the trial version, just to see how it looks on my Switch. And so far, the results have been pretty promising. Oh yeah, actually funny enough, when I was playing the trial version, I actually had a golden den, so I kinda got lucky on that part. Kinda got lucky, not gonna lie. I actually also discovered that we don't have the Monster Hunter language, so I think I'm gonna be playing the game in English dub. I mean, it would also make sense considering that a lot of the character names are, and a lot of the monster names are English and stuff. English and Japanese monster names are different from each other, and we're used to the English monster names, so that's where we're going to be at. That's where we're going to be on. All right, time to get this Twitter posting thing out there. Okay, I have posted to Twitter and stuff. Actually, let's actually get the whatchamacallit. Get the game started up. Oh, you actually have to go, McGee? Alright, no problem. Hopefully you have a good rest of your Friday, and hopefully if I don't see you later, I hope to see you around on my next monster hunting adventure.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
Let's see what clip would pop up for TJ.
Right, come on, let's go. Let's pull this boss out.
All right, number 2, you're gonna have to go on the red side. Oh my god. Check out my stereotype Cheerios, boys. Diamond Rain. Oh, such big cock. Yes. Make me.
Oh my goodness sakes. Alright, let me continue playing the background music while I finalize getting ready for today. For right now, actually. The main show is about to get on the road. Oh yeah, no problem. Actually, I'm going to be spending a good majority of my time probably just mostly grinding to begin with. So, I'm going to take my time with the game. I'm not in a rush to get to the ending right away. So, it's all good, McGee. It's all good, lamb. It's kind of also funny I call myself a Genshin Goomba, even though I'm technically... Toads and Goombas are both mushrooms, but they're not exactly like... Well, I mean, they're both mushrooms in the Mushroom Kingdom, but they're two opposite factions of mushrooms. It's very interesting. Actually, before anything, let me go ahead and check the eShop real quick. Oh, wait, I gotta censor this. I gotta censor this. Here's a Pikachu. Ain't nobody gonna steal this password from me. Not today, not today. Actually, it's not really comfortable for me to type with the analog. But then again, I have my Switch plugged into the console, so... I also realized, like, the sound input of my Switch is like delayed by a split second for some reason. I have no idea why. I literally have no idea why. Okay, there we go. Okay. Finally, I got to log in. Alright, let's take... No, whoops. Okay, let's see what freebies we got here. Already got the demo. View all items. Ah, nice starter pack. Let's do that. Perfect. This should be an easy download. It's just 3 megabytes anyways. Told you. Told y'all, it's easy download. Okay, just so I can actually grab people's attention, let me actually go ahead and play a quick video. Let me go ahead and play a quick video to show people's appreciation and my appreciation for the Monster Hunter Stories franchise in general, and how passionate the community is. So, because everybody is a special, amazing individual around here, I shall take this occasion and play this video. Normally it's a channel points reward, but it's a pretty lovely occasion. All right, let's get into it. Let's just straight up get right into it. So when I was actually like looking last night to see what kind of content creators will be popping off when this game got released, apparently there's a bunch of people in there's a bunch of Chinese streamers and Korean streamers who are really popular with getting this game off the ground first. I'm assuming it's mostly because Monster Hunter is a franchise that's doing incredibly well over in Asia, and probably the playstyle of this game, while people may be hesitant about it, like low-key may be interested in it. So maybe after some reviews and stuff, will there be a lot more whatchamacallit, a lot more players to actually be funneled into this game. And it's going to be pretty extensive considering the especially since hold on, if you hold that train of thought. Especially since a lot of people are pretty acclimated, that's the correct word, with playing the original Monster Hunter games and the original Monster Hunter series, and Monster Hunter Stories came at a point when I think Monster Hunter World and Generations 4 Ultimate have been thriving. And now that we have Rise, and this game collaborates with Monster Hunter Rise, and here we are. Here we flippin' are. Okay, so apparently hey, what's up, Nick? Welcome on into day 1 of Monster Hunter Stories 2, the sequel to the OG game I spent several months since last year to finish. I guess we'll have to settle with English because there's no Monster Hunter language. I'm so used to the English names of the monsters. Yo, Nugs would actually be... I haven't seen Nugs here yet, though. Like, I hang around in... I hang around with Nugs. I know he plays a lot of Monster Hunter. Actually, no, Vajrana does play a lot of Monster Hunter. I wonder how Vaj is doing. In Monster Hunter Rise, there is the Monster Hunter language. Why did they not include the Monster Hunter language in this game? Oh well, I'll just bear that in mind. But yeah, how's it going, Nick? How have you been doing? Until both images are barely visible. And we'll keep it in the middle for now. I'll keep it to TV for now because it feels like it makes the most impact on my ear. On all of y'all's ears. Obtain the following new downloadable content. Kuna Code, Kimura Maiden Outfit, Spiky Nurgle, Raisewing Armor Alpha and Beta, Puke Puke, Nergigante, Adventure Buddies 2 Adventure Launch Starter Pack, and let me not forget to actually give a shout out to our fellow resident streamer here, Next Level Nick. What?
Titties, ass,
What?
Ass, yeah, titties, ass, titties, and ass. Oh, titties, ass, titties, ass, back, back.
My dude, what you on? What you on during your League games, boy? This game uses an autosave feature. Oh, hell no, we don't want that autosave. Ah, it's finally day 1. We're finally in the game. About damn time. I've been waiting for this moment ever since I actually... I did play the demo, though. I did play the demo to see how this game would perform. And it's doing fine. A lot of people prefer to get the PC version because it runs with, like, 60 FPS on PC, and that's perfectly fine. But since I started with Nintendo playing on this, I'm going Nintendo all the way. Oh, that is loud. That is very loud. My bad. Well, that's the game, actually. Yo, it's like Pokemon, but it's not Pokemon. It's Monster Hunter, but I guess actually like Pokemon in a way. But yeah, how are you doing, Nick? I'll actually go ahead and link the, in your Discord, I'll go ahead and link the Genshin Impact presentations and videos and whatnot so you can watch in your own time. Because, we spent, like, the past 1 to 2 hours just literally talking about, like, dropped info, like, hot dropped info. Yo, you're so sleepy? Did you, like, Did you have to stay up to do something, Nick? And honestly, I kind of am as well, so that's why I'm, like, I had to down, like, a cup of coffee to just force myself to be up and about. Yeah, they got, like, programs from Asia, they legit gotta be up early in the morning for people living in America. Also, for anybody who is watching for the very first time, spoilers inbound, but not too much spoilers inbound considering this is just the beginning of the game we're going through, so... Cannot wait! Transfer from the demo. I think I'll actually start new. Let's go ahead and adjust. Damn, these sounds be loud. Okay, maybe with headphones on is a little bit better. I hope you guys can hear the audio just fine. Let's lower the music by a little bit. Sound effect, voice, system volume should be maxed out. Monsty voice pitch. I think we can actually be... I think we're fine on that. Cutscenes. Auto advanced message settings. I'm gonna select my own dialogue. 6.5 more hours? Dude. I wish you best of luck, man. Riding actions. We'll deal with that later. Oh, hell no. We are turning this off. Hell no. If this is a game where I have to do my classic OG move of soft resetting, like Pokemon or Persona, we are not having this option on. That's gonna mess me up real bad. Oh, by the way, is the game volume okay now for everyone? It was loud before. Do let me know because this is like the final minute or two where I can adjust the settings to make sure it's fine and Gucci and everything. Actually, that's one of my greatest concerns when I'm putting stuff on OBS is that, like, the audio is not balanced enough. Like, my voice would be overbearing, or the game would be overbearing. Dude, we can't, like, get a happy medium here. Okay, I think the settings so far are Gucci? I think we're Gucci. Yo, grats, Blue Cheese. Congrats. Get it. Get that egg. Get that best egg that you're getting in the beginning of the game. What was I gonna do again? Oh, right, I was gonna post, more stuff. Ah, it's an Anjanath egg. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, y'all, I just sent out the Twitter post. So if anybody has a Twitter account and would like to... It's totally optional, you could go ahead and retweet this post if you want. It helps to actually spread the news and get some exposure, and helps to get all the other fellow Monster Hunters, Monster Hunter riders here. So... Can't wait to ride the monsters with y'all. Alright, so, I think we're good. I think. Oh, one more thing I need to do. Before I go ahead and get started, I do this thing called Stream Raiders where I play this multiplayer stream raiding game, this mini game with people, with fellow gamers. So, let me go ahead and take care of this real quick. Because I got other fellow... So I do want to actually... Hold on a second. I do want to actually... get this going for anybody who wants to participate. All right. So as long as we have units over here, and then we have the, I guess, the assassins back here, we should be good. We should be just fine and dandy. All right, back to the Switch. Okay. Actually, y'all might have to give me a quick moment because I need to stretch for a little bit, and I need to make sure I'm well hydrated. But, Blue Cheese, keep me updated on how your hunts are going, and I'll play a quick commercial before we officially get started with the game. It'll be a quick minute, folks. I promise it'll be a quick minute or two. Hopefully not more than, like, a minute. And y'all let me know if the audio is loud enough, because I really want to make sure that the sound is coming through correctly, because that's definitely one of my greatest concerns. So definitely let me know, folks. Definitely let me know, my fellow Kinokos. Okay. I have returned without any further ado, without any further delay. First of all, let me make sure my VTuber thing is working. Let's ride. Let's get into this. The journey of the sequel begins right here, right now. Let's start from the beginning, why don't we? Look at all this DLC that I got. Look at all this DLC. Woohoo! Alright, let's do this. Ikzo! Ah, of course we have to get into character creation. Of course, of course, of course. Alright, let's see what options we have. I'm sure the female is cute, but I've been able to run with the... I mean, do I want to be a female this time? I played a dude in... I honestly... I played a dude in the first game. Well, let's see the options. Honestly, I could literally fashion myself to look like Dawn from Pokemon. From, like, the Sinnoh region. There is a lot of long hairstyles, I'll admit, actually. Oh, this is like the Mai Shiranui ponytail. Wait. Yo, that's a ponytail without like, a hairband? Cool. By the way, Blue Cheese, not so sure if you heard me the first time. Oh, shoot. That's crazy hair. Not so sure if you heard me the first time, but, the game is loud enough for me, is it? I'm hoping it is, because... I just want to be sure about that. If my voice is loud enough in comparison to the game. Okay, good, good, good. What female voice options are there? I'm curious. Oh, you got a Palumu. Yo, that thing is super adorable, dude. Nice, nice. It doesn't hurt to actually make a female character. She looks pretty cute in this game. Like, if I could kind of fashion her to look like a female version, close enough to what a female version of what my VTuber character looks like, that's pretty fine, dandy. Okay. Skin color. What am I looking at? Considering, like, the climate and the stuff, it's probably logical to give her some bits of tan. Alright, so I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit. Make the tan kind of apparent. Not bad, not bad. Alright, that the facial structure is set. Skin color seems set for me. Let's look at the hair color. Honestly, like, at the same time, don't mind this, but because my VTuber, like, model has purple hair, let's see if I can get this... Let's make this like a darker shade of purple. Like, kind of along the lines between, like, natural black versus... Also, at the same time, if your body has darker colors, and I learned this some time ago, the darker colors in your body like to absorb sunlight a hell of a lot more, and that really, really can have a very negative impact on your body temperature. So I think if we find a balance between the bright, like this is like very dyed, very bright. So if we could find a balance between like natural dark versus very like crazy neon, we should be okay. Alright, so this is like very dark here. We're about to get into sort of dyed territory, but around this range I would say is okay. Like, not too bright, not too dark either. It's just about right. So that way it looks like a reflection. The reflection just went off of her hair, and it looks naturally like that because of natural lighting, of course. And have it look like it makes sense. Not gonna lie, I think this shortcut for her really looks cute too. Got a great Jaggy and a blue Yenkutku. The blue Yenkutku is a rarer variant, actually. Otherwise, I think it's like a statistical difference. Like, there's a difference in stats for the Yenkutku versus a regular Yenkutku. Alright, what hair do I want for her? Oh, that's very long. That's like Maiden's hair. In all honesty, out in the field, if you're a monster hunter, I would think like... Or if you're like a field adventurer, I would say like short hair is like really practical hair. Okay, this is actually looking like Shantae. That's Shantae hair, actually. Actually, not gonna lie, a lot of these hairstyles look pretty cute. You know what's pretty interesting about this? This reminds me of like when my my first VTuber avatar was making glasses for me at first before I commissioned a second artist to make the glasses. That they try to use hair to make the glasses. And then my second artist made these shades for me in order to... Oh, this actually looks really cute. Why can't I decide the hair? That too. Okay, that's very... I can't decide. We'll decide the hair last. I'm gonna go ahead and choose the... oh my god, there's a lot of eyes. There's a lot of eye styles. Jeez. Let's change both colors to be... Let's make this a little bit darker. Not too dark, though, but... relatively dark enough. Like, around there. Or actually, no, wait. I could kind of make them... If we make them this color, it actually looks pretty reptilian, not gonna lie. Okay. Maybe I could find some anime eyes that actually look pretty reptilian enough. Ooh, that's way too over the top. Over the top, way too over the top. Okay. I don't exactly mind bushy brows, but the eyes have to work with the bushy brows. I think the eyes are a little bit more difficult for me to select in comparison to, like, the male eye options. Interestingly. A lot of them have sleek eyebrows. So I guess we have to settle with... I don't like those eyes. Yeah, a lot of these eyes are oddly very masculine. I feel like the well, those eyes kind of could work. Then these eyes could work too. Well, I said I wanted to go for reptilian, so I think these eyes would be close enough. All right, let's look at the mouth. Ooh, this looks way too funny. Okay, in all seriousness. There's a tiny bit of lipstick there. There's just puckering. Oh, I can see the detail if I look on the side. Interesting. So basically this one has a little bit of lighting lip protrusion. This one doesn't. This one's smug. So do I want to go for this? Or do I want to go for... I mean, this looks pretty natural enough, honestly. Let's not complicate the mouth. Tattoos. Ooh, this is going to be fun. You want to know how I got this scar? Wait, what's this one? Wait, what is this one? I can't tell what this one is. This is a blank face? Oh no, it was a mark on the nose. It's very subtle, but there's a mark on the nose. Freckles. We also have these tribal tattoos. I like tribal tattoos, actually. I like the tattoos that are on both sides of the face. That way it's symmetrical. If it's like a one-sided tattoo deal, it kind of throws me off. Oh wait, we're back on page 1. What's this one? Ooh, that looks kind of cool. It's like sleek Wyverian. This one's like reminiscent of like a Kitsune style. Ludroth is always a power attacker. That's like one of my main that's one of my main concerns that I've had in the first game, is that the main norm, the main meta when you're playing the main game is that a lot of the new monsties you get are power and tech, and until the late game, you don't really get enough adequate speed monsties. So I hope that's something that they've considered and corrected in this game, because they've given so many monsties that are really good, mostly power and tech capabilities, but not enough speed monsties to be just as adequate. This one's giving me Princess Mononoke vibes. Do I want to go for Wyverian or Princess Mononoke? I'm actually going to go for Princess Mononoke. Like, as sleek as these designs are, they don't really stand out so well. And if we are a monster hunter in the field, I feel like we should make a presence for ourselves. So, Mononoke tattoos. Understandable. I think that's never... maybe it's like vaguely explained in the first game. When monsters do get pissed off, they do change their attack types. That doesn't happen on... like, that doesn't tend to happen in the first game, but I'm glad to know that's actually a tendency that happens in the... in this game. Okay, so I think I've settled on everything else except for the hair. So now let's take a look at the hair. There's like 5 pages of hair. Hmm. Okay, this... I might literally need a second opinion, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna sip some water and do some consulting. Oh yeah, blue cheese. One thing I also would like to remind people is that if you are not satisfied with the... If you're not satisfied with the stats that you get when you're hatching an egg, you can actually go ahead and choose to soft reset your game, which means if you save before hatching the egg, you can restart your game, hatch the egg again to get the stats that you want, because more often than not, you're going to get a lot of HP and defense rolls, more so than attack. If you're lucky enough, you can probably just get HP and attack. You're looking primarily for HP, and HP is second best. Attack is the best stat to roll when you're hatching an egg. Defense, well, if a monster is built to be tanky, defense should be okay if you want the monster to be a tank, but for the most part, attack and HP are what you're going for. I am such a Monster Hunter stories guru that I am literally spitting facts right out of my mouth. Okay, hold on, folks. Let me just turn 2D for a quick second. Okay. I'm gonna say to y'all that, you don't spend, like, you can't, like, spend at least, you need to spend at least 30 minutes on character creation, because you really can't decide sometimes. Okay, so, now that that's out of the way... Oh, I actually have a good name for her. Okay, this is... Okay, I think I like this one. She will be called... Not Miltendo. No. She deserves her own name. Let me see if I spelled that correctly. Like... Studio Ghibli reference. Like Princess Mononoke. Onoke or Enoke? I actually go with Enoke. So actually, it retains the part of the Miltendo branding that I got. Whoop! No. There we go. That's her name. All right, let me make sure her voice sounds right. Okay, so her outfit default color is going to be like cyan, light blue. Her eyes are just going to be like this, just close enough to reptilian. Her hair is going to be like this. Her skin's like this, and we are satisfied. Okay, I don't know how long that took for character creation, but we are finally done with it. Sheesh. First playthrough, done with character creation. Let's get right into the game. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's begin. Capcom presents an original story. Yo, we got some Majora's Mask inspiration. I see you. I see you, Capcom. Hey, there's me. There's Miltenoke. Oh? Hey, it's Enna. Probably. Make sure they're well leveled, though. I'm fairly certain she's the same voice as Breath of the Wild Zelda. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Hey, it's a Sealy. Oh wait, this is not Genshin.
I have to hurry. I'm so glad you're still alive.
Is that the same Ratha as the first game? Kinship by the power of... Okay. A little too early for that. There's not enough crewmates, there's not enough homies for the power of friendship yet. So it's the power of herself.
I thought I'd never see you again.
Seems like we're capping at about 30 frames per second, but I'm not personally too bothered by it. Aww, it's a baby Rathalos egg. That's adorable.
Where's your rider? Don't you have one?
We want this one alive. Hold on. Something's not right. This is bad. Hurry up!
Hey, it's Kyle. Ah. That's his driving for... Okay. Well, there's the Edge character. Yep. He's essentially Cheval from the first game. Why am I not surprised? Oh, is that her senpai? Yo, senpai's pretty.
What is this?
This is a bad sign.
What? What's happening?
There goes all the Rathalos. Roll okay, too soon to roll credits. What I don't get is how Wrath is so old and the other main character are dead. If the other characters from the past game are still young. Yeah, there can be a plot hole or something that needs addressing, that needs major answering to. Which is totally understandable. Okay, I'm getting major inspirational vibes, not just from... I think primarily a Legend of Zelda. I think they took, like, inspirational notes from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild this time.
Why did you enter the sacred mountain without our permission? Why? A dangerous Rathalos lives there. Don't you think you should have mentioned that? What do you mean, dangerous? The Rathalos that inhabits the sacred mountain is Guardian Ratha. He protects this island. Huh? The people it injured might say otherwise. That's because you raised your weapons at him. So you're saying we should stand before a monster unarmed? This is a rider's island. Brandishing weapons on Guardian Ratha is an unforgivable act. Have you all lost your collective minds idolizing a wild Rathalos? Give me a break. break, all right.
Okay, that's enough. Knock it off, both of you. The main reason we invited hunters to our island's festival was so that we could foster a little goodwill between us.
Kana's right. Besides, there are children listening. Please calm yourselves.
I'm fairly certain Miltonoke is a young adult.
Well then, let's listen to the hunter's point of view, shall we? Why would you call Guardian Ratha dangerous?
Because we were tipped off. Raisewing Ratha, the monster with the wings of ruin, lives on this island.
The wings of ruin?
Roll credits, I mean.
It's said that a beat of its wings can bring about waves of destruction.
Chief, do you know about the wings of ruin? Because I've never heard of them.
Ah, yes, the Wings of Ruin. Legend has it that a long time ago, a Rathalos born in this region brought terrible chaos and destruction to our world.
But that's only a legend, right?
Who can say? In any case, our top priority right now is to determine the cause of these strange happenings.
Yes, of course. Why did the ocean change color? What was that light? And where did all the Rathalos go? So much we don't understand.
Let's organize an expedition team and survey the area.
You got it.
Wakata. Okay. Are you ready to get into the game now? I hope we are. Honestly, I feel like with the Golden Dens, people have a stroke of luck.
You want to join the expedition too?
Yes, I do.
I don't know, this could be dangerous. And this kid only just became a real rider.
You're worried about Guardian Ratha, aren't you?
That makes sense. He was your grandpa's monstie after all.
Your grandfather, Red, was a fine, upstanding rider.
It's very interesting because how much time has passed. When we played Monster Hunter's Stories, the first game, the rider's name was Lute, actually. So is Red related to Lute? Like, the son of Lute or something? I gotta look this up.
He led our tribe and protected the island alongside Guardian Ratha for many years.
I sure wish he was still around now. I bet he'd know what to do.
You'll join the team.
Chief Gara, are you sure about this? It's a big job to dump on a rookie's shoulders.
Not to worry, Kana. You'll go together. Kana can guide you. Use the experience to learn what you're capable of and what you must do as a rider.
So, I'll be a teacher?
Something wrong?
Yes, you're our senpai.
No way! It sounds kind of cool, actually. If that's what you want, Chief, I'm all for it. Okay, rider class is now in session. You'd better keep up, newbie. First things first. Go change into your rider gear.
How does she look in rider gear? Ooh, that's pretty sweet.
Wow, you look the part already.
That is actually sweet.
Meet me at the stables when you're ready. We'll start with rider rule number 1.
An ominous red light flashes on the night of the festival. The protector of the island, Guardian Ratha, disappears. What could be the cause of these strange events? Chief Gara orders the riders of the village to look into it. So you take your very first steps as a rider. Left analog to move, and R to control the camera. Press A to talk to characters. So blue speech bubbles are subquests, red is main quest. Got it. I remember that from the first game. Your current quest objectives are displayed in the upper right corner of the screen. Objectives will be checked off the list when they are completed. Your progress can be saved at any bed or at a catavan stand. I need to find those stands, like, stat. Oh yeah, she's definitely got the Princess Mononoke vibes now. That is amazing. I think the only thing we're missing is just getting a... Oh, that clips. Interesting. It's probably getting a bow and arrow, so I'm probably gonna get a... I'm probably gonna get a bow the first thing once we get to that part, so I could switch to a bow as my next weapon.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, welcome Kiba, and good morning. You only missed the introduction, that's it. And thankfully we can replay cutscenes in this game, so you didn't miss too much. It's basically, main story is that Kyle the hunter, his dad actually died at the hands of... And thank you for the host. Basic story at the beginning is that we had a festival, and suddenly the monster hunters start showing up on the island. They were trying to track the dragon known as the Wings of Ruin. At the same time, they were taking aim at Guardian Ratha, the same partner dragon that we had in the first game that's now old and elderly. I wouldn't consider Ratha an quote-unquote elder dragon. We went through some time of character creation. I modeled my character to be a bit of an inspiration from Princess Mononoke, so her name is actually Meltanoke, which flows, which does flow to my ears, honestly. And we're about to have Kena Senpai guide us through our very first adventures and stuff. Let me save first. Change your appearance, including the color of your armor, at the chest in your house. Your chest also lets you view kinship skills. Ah, of course. Whoa, 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 whoa. Blue Cheese, we have a no spoilers tag. Please be wary of what you message. Dang. This looks amazing. And Kiba is here too, so we do enforce the no spoiler policy. Just so it isn't, just so it doesn't ruin the experience for me or anybody who's watching for the first time. Please remember, for anybody who's here, that it's okay to tell me any gameplay tips, but not to spoil anything that's coming up ahead. Or that really just ruins the surprise element for me. We've had that happen way too many times, and I can't stress enough about how much we have to really enforce this. As much as I like the cosmetic designs of these armors, these are really over the top. I think I'm going to save this armor for probably maybe mid to late game. I like the cutesy aesthetic and very tribal design of this armor, so I'll keep it for now. So yeah, we just have unlocked 2 cutscenes so far. And that's all good, Kiba, it's all good. We can have multiple save datas. So I could literally have like a first playthrough save data, and then we can have a second playthrough maybe for a Nuzlocke. Well, if I decide to do a Nuzlocke run, or a speed run actually. I don't think this is a game I do want to speed run, because if it's an RPG I do enjoy, I generally like to take my time with it. At least we can actually rotate the bedroom, unlike the first game.
Took you long enough.
Serious face.
Lighten up, newbie. You'll be fine. You've got Red's genes, don't you? Not to mention, I'll be by your side. You're sure to become a top-notch rider in no time.
There's the smile.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Let's get started. Rider rule number 1. Riders form bonds with monsters, and they in turn become our monsties. Which reminds me, you still don't have a monstie, right? Then the first step is to go out and hunt for an egg that'll hatch one. You can use one of my monsties during your search. This here is Ronmar. He's a bit wild, but once you get the hang of riding him, he won't lead you astray. You know, newbie, seeing you takes me back to the time when I first rode a monstie. Anyway, enough about me. There's something very important I need to tell you. Monsties are like an extension of our bodies, you know? They take us wherever we want to go. But they're not to be manipulated. They're living creatures. You could even say they're our best friends. You need to care for them, and always remember to show your gratitude. Okay. As long as you understand that, you're set. Here, take this. Your rider's notes. In it, you can find helpful info about monsters and all the rider fundamentals. Try opening the menu to read all of your notes.
Poggers.
Now that we've got that settled, it's time to go egg hunting. I can't wait to get started.
Well, this is gonna be fun. And as usual, we start off with a Velocidrome. My main concern right now is if we can find ourselves a Catavan save point, because when I was playing the demo, I had a hard time finding one. Meet Ranmar and me outside the village. Oh, this is very convenient. Well, then again, we because they borrowed a bunch of the UI interactivity, the bunch of the UI functions from the mobile port of Monster Hunter Stories, so it's understandable since you're working with one single screen, they had to adapt it for Nintendo Switch and PC. In comparison to having the 3DS with the luxury? With the benefit of having two monitors.
How's it going?
I'm just gonna speed through some villager text to see what they say.
Unbelievable. Hiya.
Well, hello there. Well, hello there.
A full-fledged rider, huh? Once I make a name for myself, what that's supposed to mean?
Oh, dear.
Hey, there's a Keto. Yeah, hunters and riders just can't ever get along no matter what, unfortunately. It's not like in the first game, of course. It's just some time has passed and some things probably have changed between, like, the governments and the society and systems and whatnot. It's Monster Hunter. Anything can happen in Monster Hunter. So, a dude called a friendly man, we need more of this. We need more of these dudes in the world. Is she making breathing noises as she's running? It's what they call efforts in the field, I believe.
Amazing!
Hey, how's it going?
I'm scared.
It's just me. Alright, what does the village chief say? Does he have any piece of advice, some words of wisdom he can tell me?
How are you? Good, good.
This is bad. Ah!
Wait, can I actually jump off this ledge? Nope, there's an invisible wall. Interesting.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh no!
Hey, it's a Royal Ludroth. A navigating partner. Oh, I would wonder who that would be. I know we didn't like get too far into the game yet, but I'm going to save for now. So that way we don't lose our progress. But I actually should put my Switch display here so I can have the music carry over. Wait, no. It's... Oh, okay. It's not game capture, it's... I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh, video device capture. Don't mind the dancing toad. People do want to play some Stream Raiders Dungeons out here. I'm actually gonna use the restroom real quick while this goes on. Okay, I've returned to my seat. At last. Alright, let's keep it going. Wait, how do you exit your game, actually? Oh, return to title screen. Just so I know in case I need to do my usual soft resetting method. Bomb bomb. I'm so happy for this game. I am so happy. What I'm not happy about is that I actually went on for a long... So I was trying to record some narrations, some vocal feedback for the first game that I had. Like, my thoughts and my review on the first game before playing this game. And it went on for, like, some long tangents, but not exactly too long. Right, there's a monster den in South Kamuna Forest. That's where we're headed. I don't exactly have to put on a voice considering this game is mostly voice acted. Approach your monster with Y and press Y to mount. Press again to dismount. You can also use Y to whistle for your monster when it's not near you. If you whistle while running, you'll jump right on. Come on, let me explore. Let me explore, please. Let me explore, please. Come on. Oh, man. Alright. Guess we're gonna have to follow the pathway for now. There's a pathway over here. We can collect stuff. Finding past them, they don't look like they're attacking. They don't look the blue mushroom. I like how it's now called a blue mushroom. Yo, Kana, senpai, why don't you go attack them first? Leave me to my collecting. I just want to explore. Look at this open region we have here. Oh, no, is that something I can collect? Can I collect that? Don't tell me she's going to tell me, hey, it's this way. Ooh, that wheat's going to come in handy. Not gonna lie, they have some pretty good textures here. Okay, this is as far as we'll go. Yeah, actually, these textures are not so bad. I would have expected a teensy bit more cell shading, but I'm not complaining. Alright, can I turn on fast combat here? Oh, I see it. Top left corner. It's an Aptonoth. Those make great training partners when you're just starting out. Select fight and then use a power attack. Let's turn on normal speed for now. When your opponent targeting each other, you directly enter a head-to-head. For the 3 attack types, power beats tech, tech beats speed, and speed beats power. Otherwise, if you want to remember by color code, red beats green, green beats blue, blue beats red. Like Pokemon. Aptonauts tend to favor power attacks. Oh yeah, sure, let us use that to our advantage. Wait, hold on. Oh, nope, wrong one. Let's speed it up by a teensy bit. Because if we speed it up by 3 times, we can't see the Z move, I mean the kinship skill that they call it. With a double attack, you could deal thick damage and avoid the enemy's attack. Yeah, this is actually one of the most poggers move you can do in battle. Let's go. Let's do this. Speed boost. We'll make a rider out of you? Bruh. Bruh. That's like totally Mulan reference. I don't know how to feel about this victory theme. I honestly feel like the first game's victory theme was a lot more triumphant, but the main issue is that it was very repetitive despite being triumphant. This one is like a lot more mild for a victory theme, but I like the flow of this theme better for some reason. It has a good flow in terms of its melody, but it doesn't feel exactly too triumphant enough. Maybe it's because there's not exactly so much horns, not so much brass section in this version. But it's whatever. Hey, welcome back, Kiba. We're still brushing through tutorial territory. Also, I'm playing the Stream Raiders battle quietly. Is it a spoiler if I say what monster I found? Good question. It's a spoiler if you say where you found the monster, I would say. Like, exactly where you could say monster names just fine. Because I'm still, like, trying to get used to, like, knowing the monsters and what they look like and their specific types. Thank you for asking, though. So, don't exactly say, like, the exact location where you found them. You could say that you found them in a golden den, you got lucky in a golden den, or you ran into this monster, but just don't say, like, where exactly. Tetsukabra. I have not heard of that one before. If Maffy was here, Maffy wouldn't know and stuff, because Maffy is the Monster Hunter. Maffy has played most, if not a lot, of the Monster Hunter games. Alright. If your HP is running low, use an item from the blah 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 blah. Simple tutorial stuff. I got it. I played the first game before. I know how to go to tutorial. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't think I've seen the frog with fangs before. A lot of the monsters I usually see are from Monster Hunter World or Monster Hunter Rise. If it's from, like, any games before, then I probably haven't seen them yet. Oh, I got a bunch of herbs. Boing! Okay. Boing! Boing! We're gonna get better boingers. The Velocidrome is pretty good to start out with, but I know we're gonna get better boingers later. You know what? I'm actually gonna quote that. It sounds kind of funny.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Mailbox, how's it going? So, I spent like a little bit way too long on character creation, but hey, we finally got a cutie. And a tough-looking cutie. And I kind of, like, loosely made her inspired off of, I guess, my VTuber self as well as Princess Mononoke. So her name is Meltanoke. Hopefully I get some brownie points for a teensy bit of creativity in our protagonist this time. Whoa, there are monsters on the way. We gotta fight them off, said Senpai. Like, honestly, I can't help but get a Princess Mononoke vibe when I was making her. I was like, yeah, we played the main male protagonist in the first game already. Let's go with a female protagonist this time. Da 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 da. Boing! They're light on their feet and way more aggressive. I'll let you handle this too, so this is your chance to show me what you've got. Oh, Mailbox, also to my disappointment, there is no Monster Hunter language. It's just either English dub or Japanese dub, so I'm gonna have to bear with the cat's voice. If it's a good monstie, best of luck, Blue Cheese, best of luck. Like, I turned on fast combat to make it a little bit faster, so in the top left corner of my screen, oh, I didn't turn on the Japanese Kiba, because I would prefer them to say the English names of the monsters than the Japanese names of the monsters, because something to keep in mind is that in Japanese, the monsters have different names. Most of the monsters in Japanese have different names than the English names, and I would prefer for them to say the English names of the monsters, so we're sticking with the English dub for now. Alright, so in the top left corner, if you press the plus button on Nintendo Switch, it speeds up the combat. If you're farming, I would recommend to turn this on. If you're playing for the first time, I would say if you want to speed things up, keep things at ×2 in order to, by the least of it, accelerate it a bit more, because if you put it at ×3, this goes for PC people too with whatever control it is. It will automatically skip the kinship ability. The Z move is what I like to call it. So we're keeping it at ×2 for now. Ow. Select items and use an herb on yourself. Okay then. Get him! Get him, partner! Things are really heating up. How about using some of your kinship gauge's charge to unleash a skill? So we have the skill from the skill menu at the cost of kinship charge. Without sufficient charge, you will unable to use your skills. This I'm aware of. Monsters will automatically select an action at the start of each turn. However, by selecting, you can order your monsters to use a skill. Alright, here's a charge tackle T. They never saw it coming. Friendship always wins. That's a new one. Of course, they're always going to acknowledge the power of friendship. But hey, at least they're aware of what they're saying. If that was 420 points, that would have been really lit. Like, seriously. And a lot of these parts are pretty common, too. So I'm not really concerned about, like, oh, can I actually get the rarest parts because, like, these are regular mobs, these are regular Moogers? You're starting to get the hang of this. Of course, I'm a natural, senpai. I am a natural because I have played the first game way too much. Let's see here. I'm due to an episode, like an epilogue of the first game, though, because we haven't properly explored the post-game of the first game. Wait, there's a Monoblos early game? Interesting. Thanks for letting me know, Blue Cheese. I'm going to have to keep an eye out, because Monoblos is actually a post-game monstie in the first game. Don't approach it, though. I think it's probably one of the more dangerous ones. Oh, it's a burb. It's a burb. Burb, no! Let me take a picture of you. Burb! Oh, okay. I was like, wait, why is there a command prompt? While there's still an enclosed environment, I would say the textures are very, very vibrant. Although these rock textures are kind of intriguing to look at, not gonna lie. Royale? Ew, we don't play battle royales here. Oh wait, hold on a second. Speaking of battles. Do 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 do. I'm also periodically playing some Stream Raiders in the background because I decided to do the Stream Raiders as the flag bearer goal was ending and I needed to do so. Looks like we'll have to cross this river. It's times like this when your monstie comes really handy. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a better boinger later, as I said before. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed building up my Velocidrome in the first game, but by no means is it like... Yeah, Velocidrome are perfect at jumping, Senpai, but the thing is, they're so squishy in battle. Yeesh. I mean, plus their design is okay. It's like a typical raptor. To be fair, a lot of monster designs are based off of dinosaurs, reptiles, existing animals. You can pick Earths from spots like this and save on buying them. Oh, we're gonna be gathering the hell out of these fields. Y'all know it. We see something, we pick it up. Because you never know if we need... Well, then again, I think at the end of the game, we're gonna have, like, more than enough stuff to craft with. Bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba dum. I want to... Maybe I should mod the first game's victory theme into into this game. Like, completely replace the victory theme of this game with the first games. So that way it would be, like, very triumphant, but I had to lower the volume of it. Hopefully there's somebody who knows how to mod stuff into Nintendo Switch files. Because I think people have been able to mod files on Nintendo Switch games before. I think it's still way too early for unless someone is really fast enough for someone to make a guide as to like, oh, how the heck do you modify your file, the audio file of Monster Hunter Stories to Wings of Ruin? I like to see that. And welcome to anybody who's new, old and new friends, old and new Kinokos. This is Meltendo, who calls himself a guy like a Genshin Goomba, yo. But whenever he doesn't play Nintendo, sometimes he does play PC games for the Kinoko show. That kind of flows. Alright, I think we're going to be out of tutorial territory very soon.
Hold on. Something's here. Keep quiet and stay close, okay?
It's a burb. It's a chicken.
It's a Kulu-Yaku. But what in the world is it doing?
Eh? Oh, I know who that is. I know what's going on. Yep, I know what's going on. Ow. Senpai! No egg can move like that on its own without your own trustworthy.
Huh? I thought I was a goner. I was taking a cat nap when all of a sudden I got attacked.
What exactly are you? You look like a feline, but somehow different.
Oh, he is way different.
With my whip, the Arcampare, and unparalleled flair, you're absolutely right.
I have to get used to this voice. My ears, right now.
I'm the legend, the feline hero. That's right, I'm Naviru!
Naviru? I've never heard of any feline hero.
Look out! It's back! Persistent Kulu, if you ask me! Hey, buddy, you're a rider, right? Huh? How about you take care of this bumbling bird?
No way. This kid's still a rookie.
Don't worry. I'll be right here to lend a helping paw.
It's been 7 years since the first game, Mailbox, so maybe?
Well, looks like it's time to ride on.
It would make sense?
Ride!
Okay, follow your lead. Yeah, it's been 7 years since the first game, so. Just leave all the navigating to me. Get it because he's called Navi. Never mind. What kind of attacks do you like to use? Tech? Power? Let's use our power move first. Aha! No, Ranmar! Sure you know your monsters, don't you? Okay, so power moves it is. Whoa, senpai. Okay, skills, we're gonna use Charge Tackle P. Here we go. There we go, senpai. Now you know what you're doing. Let's use a regular power move for now. Let's just keep on bashing the power move. Ah, schnizzles.
Wonder if we could still use that rock to block all your attacks.
Time for a blunt weapon. This is what I like. This is a really awesome feature I like. This definitely optimizes the battle. It's hammer time. Can't touch this. Oh, that's really badass. Okay, so power move on the rock. Keep on smashing and bashing, newbie. The physiology of large monsters may differ, which affects how effective slash, blunt, or pierce weapons are. Oh, now we have another thing. Okay, so hammer is more offensive and a hunting horn is more supportive, last I recall. My default slash weapon would be sword and shield. I think we'll actually put in... Okay, so I think here's what my kit's going to be. It's going to be... Do I want to use bow and arrow? Yeah, let's do bow and arrow, hammer, and sword and shield. Or maybe I could do hunting horn, maybe. Hunting horn looks kind of fun to use. Toggle weapons using X or from the skills in the battle menu. Try attacking with different weapons to find out which weapon type is most effective against the monster's physiology. Ah. I gotta look at that icon then. Completely drain a monster's parts gauge to break... Okay, so now they incorporate this part mechanic not just on bosses, but also other specific monsters too. Okay. This I remember. Got it, cat. Everybody has their own playstyle. Oh!
Nice hit, buddy. You broke it.
Oh, perfect. Can't get up now, Chicken Dino, can ya? Can I ride yet? No, I can't. Okay. Let's use another power move again.
Your kinship gauge is maxed out. Now's your chance to ride on. Riding makes your bond stronger, but be careful. You get knocked off if you lose too much at head-to-head.
You can ride your Monstie once your kinship gauge is filled up. Riding recovers the Monstie's health by an equal amount to its rider's health. It also boosts attack and defense. The items are usable in riding as well. Kinship skills can only be used in riding. You'll automatically dismount after using a kinship skill if your HP drops to 0 or if you lose a head-to-head twice. Using a kinship skill with a buddy results in a powerful double kinship skill that hits all opponents. Time to show this monster the power of friendship. I mean teamwork. Okay, so we're gonna keep this at normal speed for now so we can watch this sweet animation.
Ride on!
This'll put you out of commission.
Cool kids actually do look at explosions.
What a heart-pounding battle!
That was positively claudacious, buddy.
Claudacious? This cat's got vocab up for days. Also, Mailbox, if you're still there, how are you doing? How is you doing? I'll talk to you about the, whatchamacallit later, the program in the morning later. We want to focus mostly on this game for now because this game was so worth the wait for me. Yeah, absolutely, Kiba. I actually played the demo for a little bit to see how the performance would be.
All right.
My heart thumping. But you did great, newbie.
Aw.
Looks like you've got your grandpa's skills.
What did I tell you? This famous feline knows talent when he sees it.
I know puberty when I hear it.
Epic, I tell ya. From here on out, we're gonna be partners. And I'll do it all totally free of charge. Although, if you really want to thank me, I wouldn't say no to a couple of donuts.
You know, you could just ask for something to eat if you're hungry.
Hey! Get back, you guys! Who said I was Monster Munchies?
This furball's not like other felines, huh? But hey, you got an egg out of the deal. Wanna head home?
I like it when Navi appears, the Cat Village theme from the first game plays. That's pretty great nod. Let's go hatch your egg. Meet me at the grounds above the stables.
Hiya.
Oh, let's not forget to save. Oh, we could dress the cat. We could dress up the cat. Yo, okay. Let's save first. Actually, no. Let's dress up the cat first, and then we'll save. Gee whiz, we have a lot of people in the Stream Raiders today. Okay. Oi, cat, wake up.
Let's go, buddy!
Okay, that is very silly. And that's the Nergi outfit, actually. Do I want silly or kind of cute and serious? Cute, like edgy cute. Yeah, this looks... I can't take this seriously. You know what, I'm gonna put this on the cat for now. I could kind of take him seriously with that. And as much as I would love to wear the DLC armor, it feels like so hardcore decor. Like, this is like a major flex in the beginning of the game. I'm gonna save this for probably towards mid to end game, because it feels a little bit too early, too soon to wear this kind of armor, even though it's mostly cosmetic. I'm gonna keep the cat on for what he has on right now, though. Not gonna lie, the Nerg outfit is like an adorable level of edgy. There we go. Kato's meowing like crazy? I can imagine. What time did you wake up, actually? Apparently my time conversion was off by 1 single hour, right? Because I can't convert time from MiHoYo anymore. But anyways, besides the point. I'll spend a bit more time on this game. Probably another 5 hours, 30 minutes-ish. So we can get some a great amount of play hours through this. Another cutscene time.
Excellent. nice egg?
Hey, he's eating a donut.
That's right. I can tell a good egg just by the smell.
I see. Just as Kana said, you are an odd feline. And you clearly know quality when you see it. It's a very fine egg, I'd say. You're going to hatch a great little monstie from it.
You don't say, Chief.
I wonder what kind of monster it'll be. I can't wait to find out.
I can't wait to find out, too.
In front of it.
Honestly, that egg looks like an edible pattern, not gonna lie. A very, very edible pattern.
What's he doing?
It's the ceremonial dance of our people. We perform it to bring luck to a ship's voyage, or to pray that a strong and healthy monster will hatch from an egg.
Whoa! Awesome moves!
It's almost like a sumo thing. Let's hope he's...
Ready? Now hold up your kinship stone. It will link your heart with your monstie and help it hatch.
Right, we must link our Kokoro to our new ally. Oh?
Believe in yourself. You can do this.
You just gotta believe.
Okay, 2 attack rolls. I'll accept that. 2 attack rolls. It's okay. The rarity of this monstie is eh. It almost has like 2 equal bingos though, I will say. Yeah, definitely almost 2 equal bingos in the top right corner of its stats. We could get better. If we get better monsties, I'll give a nickname to the better monsties. Yo, Avadram, thank you for the epic barbarian, my dude. We don't need to edit it now.
Oh, it's a baby chicken.
It's a cool Yaku!
I like the Stream Raider sound effects actually coinciding with this game.
Nicely done. It's already accepted you as its rider. I'm so proud. If only your grandfather were here to see this.
Oh, easy there, Chief. I know I'm cute and everything, but easy there. Aw.
What you doing, Ronmar? You want to stay with the rookie? Seriously? And after everything I've done for you?
Ronmar's just being honest with his feelings. Perhaps if you were gentler with him, maybe. Hmm?
Oh, is that so, Mr. Hero? I oughta...
Whoa, 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 what? Wait, where did the costume go?
All right.
What?
fine. After seeing how much you've bonded, I
Where did the costume go?
object. Just
How did she magically take him out?
okay.
Yeah, I'll take care of your buddy, but how the heck did you pull him out of your...
You and your monsties gotta work together to help each other grow. Got it?
How in...
Nice going, buddy!
Poor cat. How in Pickle Joe did she magically pluck him out of his costume? Interesting.
Right. You've got Ronmar as a monstie now too. So what should I have you do next?
Ah, what good timing. There's a new monster den on Ryder Overlook. You'll go investigate for me, won't you?
So this is the mission where the tutorial ends, actually. Also where the demo ends.
Huh? That sure takes me back. Going there is a rite of passage for new riders. You're Grandpa had me go there all by myself. I still hadn't gotten the hang of handling Ranmar. It was a real thrill ride, I can tell you that.
All riders have to strike out on their own someday. This is your chance to test yourself. No need to worry now. Don't you think, Kena?
Chief Gara is right. You may still be a rookie, but I trust you to take this on alone. Oh, and you're gonna need Ranmar to get up there. That little beastie just loves to climb up high.
I'll help too. Just say the word, buddy.
Okay, before you go, it's time for another lesson. The next essential for being a rider is combining. You can make lots of items to help in the field or during battle. Just select Combine from the camp menu and mix several items together to create something new. Here, take this combo recipe and try making a potion. It shouldn't be too hard to find the ingredients. You're gonna need to know about the quest board too, so meet me there when you're ready for your next lesson.
Of course. Wait, they're live right now? Are they replaying the program from the morning? Actually, let me take a look for myself. What are they doing? No, the Twitch channel is not live right now. Maybe the video is up. They were definitely live before. Like, way early in the morning. After getting a Monstie of your own, you head into the forest as a fresh-faced rider where you meet Naviru, a legendary feline hero who once saved the world, or so he claims. Becoming partners, you two head out to investigate Rider Overlook together. Visit the stables to manage your Monsties and eggs. You can hatch eggs or change party members here. A yellow speech bubble will appear over the stable paw. Hatch eggs you found to get new Monsties. You will be able to name them after hatching. If you wanted. We can change the nickname later, Pogs! Select Monsties to add to your party and take along the adventures. Monsters in your party can get experience points when you complete quests or win battles. However, when you complete, in order to get boosted experience, you can only get that from combat. Speaking of combat, we do have some combat and Stream Raiders to get to. We'll talk to you in a bit, Kena, so let's go ahead and take a break from all this dialogue for now. I'm actually going to go into just chatting for a little bit. Alright. Let me turn off my Switch to capture for a sec. So I can actually go